on September 14th from 9:30 to 10:30. It's going to be led by Pastor Mike and Elder Phil here. And I think it'd be a great time of encouragement and learning about what this church, Grace Community Church, means. And then finally, Women of Grace Bible Study. Anyone a part of Women of Grace Bible Study? Yeah. It's led by Beth Cumberland. It's in the Grace Hall at 6:30 at Grace Hall. And then Friday morning group is at 10 a.m. and it's led by Ann Rayapa, and I believe that's in the Grace Hall too. So if you're interested in joining, there's going to be a sign-up sheet in the foyer. Just sign up.
Is of good news. And I love being the bearer of good news. I don't know about you. That's a nice place to be. Well, good news number one, we are growing. Okay, and if you've looked around, but as the church grows, they start needing some extra people on staff. And that requires funding, and that requires gifted people who fit the needs of the church. And it also requires time. You have to have a search and resumes and all that kind of fun stuff. But here's the next piece of good news. We have the funding, and we already have a person who fits the bill very handily. A while back, our church felt led to... So we hope that everyone will join us in rejoicing that the Lord has provided for us so well, and join us in rejoicing that the Lord has provided for us so well and so quickly in this area, And we hope that you'll include Daniel and, of course, Lynn in your prayers as he takes on new responsibilities. And Daniel officially starts, is it tomorrow? Responsibilities. And Daniel officially starts, is it tomorrow? Okay, I was told like 6 times, and I failed to write it down every time. So he's starting tomorrow. Next week, we'll...
So we do this annually, with the ministry. So we do this annually, with a ministry called Ministry to Muslim. They go all over the country, wherever there's concentration of Muslim, and they do a lot of events. And our event actually contains so many things just in 5 days. First of all, was an Arabic festival, was Saturday night and Sunday. And I would say more than 90% of the people, they want to talk about it. So we had a great conversation with so many people, over 195 people we talked to just in 2 days. One of the most memorable conversation that I had, I talked to so many people. One of the most memorable was for, one of the most memorable was for 2 guys. And very interesting, it changed their minds right away. It's a logical thing, But it's very interesting that the other guy's name, his name is Fadi. Fadi means redeemer. And he's a Muslim guy. I said, well, do you know what your name means? And he said, redeemer. I said, we were like 15 people. Everybody has a group by themselves. And he was already sitting in the grass, and we were just... It's just awesome experience, and God opened the door. Then we did the VBS. It's very interesting. Toward the end of the VBS at night, a guy by the name Mohammed, he was from Mauritania. He used to come to the church.
Everybody's saying goodbye, and they're still over there going at it. And I was like, we gotta go. It's like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. It was anyways.
Yeah, it was awesome. I just want to say, when you make yourself available, God will open doors. God will bring people into your...
I planted, Apollos watered, and God gave the increase. So then neither he who plants is anything, nor he who waters, but God gives the increase. Now he who plants and he who waters are one, and each one will receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field. You are God's building. According to the grace of God which was given